This is day two of my walk on the Cowboy Trail. Yesterday we started in Norfolk, Nebraska, and walked 10 miles with my friend Clay to Battle Creek. And now we're on our way to Tilden, which is about 13. I'm saying I'm on my way. At this point, I'm back on my own. And Marvy has to take the highway and the roads around the trail. So she's going to meet me in about 13 miles. But man, this is so beautiful. What a beautiful morning. It stormed last night, but it's so just quiet and beautiful. And I'm going to turn around so you can see this instead of me. And this is what I experience. Just beautiful, lush greenery, birds, so many rabbits, I mean hundreds of rabbits just jumping out in front of you in the early morning. What a wonderful trail. Well, the Cowboy Trail has opened up a little bit. Got out of a lot of the trees, and this is just a beautiful open area. But Nebraska, I have to say, is just beautiful. The other day it was almost 100 degrees, and today it's going to be about 74. Storm came in last night, shook the van and pounded us with torrential rain, and it was great. It dropped the temperatures down to a very tolerable level. I wanted to get started around 5 o'clock in the morning, but I had to wait for 7 o'clock just to wait for the rain to let up. But man, what a beautiful day. It's just absolutely beautiful. Perfect. All right. That's all I got to say right now. Early in the morning, we were in the town of Neely, Nebraska, and I'm starting up again. Finally, I think I'm really going to break free here. We had to wait here a couple days to get some things from the post office. The next town is going to be about 40 miles away that I have to stop at and pick up another package, and that's going to be for the signs for our van, the magnetic signs. This is the Cowboy Trail, part of it, and as you can see, it goes right through towns and right to this little park called Riverside Park. And Marvy and I spent a couple days here fishing. I got one. Let's see what we got here. It looks like a catfish. Finally got a fish. Yeah, finally got a good old catfish. There he is. That's a good catfish. Yeah, that hook is barely in him. Let's try to get him up before it breaks. There he is. But we're about to get back onto the trail. So let's get started. It's about 6:30 in the morning. And just like that, we're back on the trail. This is called milkweed. And what's interesting about the Cowboy Trail is that milkweed has been deliberately planted all along the trail for one main reason, and that's to support monarch butterflies. Evidently, monarchs during their migration and living up in the United States rely heavily on the milkweed plant to survive. And so that's just another really interesting thing about the Cowboy Trail, is that they have these signs up that explain to you that these aren't weeds. This milkweed is deliberately planted for the monarch butterflies. Pretty cool. We're outside of a town called Ewing, and we spent the night just right over there in their little ballpark. And James, who hosted us here, really nice guy. We told him we had to go to the grocery store. But one great thing was, after Marvy did some shopping, they didn't charge us for our groceries. They said, you're a welcome guest because you're walking across country and going through our town. Pretty cool. Hi everyone. Hey, we're in the town of O'Neill, Nebraska, and it's okay. I've hiked about, since I injured my foot and spent 4 weeks almost in Norfolk, Nebraska. I've managed to walk another 75 miles, and hopping from one little town to another, taking an extra couple days here or there, resting my foot. Things aren't looking good. It's still not improving. So we're in this town of O'Neill. I had to pick up some things, which I'll go into a minute. And so we've been here about 4 days so far in this nice little campground. And really cute. The first day that we arrived, we were excited because it said, you know, it's like 3 days for free and then $10 a day after that. And it had showers, which it didn't, and it had bathrooms, which it didn't. For some reason, they locked them because they don't want the virus spreading. So we do have a campsite that does have electricity and a spigot, so that's good enough for us. And but the first day was really fun. We had we were right next to where there was going to be a horse competition. So a bunch of teenagers and young kids came with their folks, and they did some competing barrel races and things like that. Marvy was a trooper. She sat out on the bleachers in the sun most of the time and watched it. I laid down in the van with my foot elevated, so I only saw a little bit of it. Let me see. So the other thing is, we got here because we got tired of, we ordered some things from Vistaprint because we needed more business cards. I needed a new bumper sticker, so I made a new bumper sticker. You'll see it in a second. And then because people are always saying I break for animals and things like that. And anyway, we got tired of people calling the police on us because we were this suspicious white looking van. So we went ahead and bought some signage, some magnets, magnetic signs for the outside of it. And you also do not know the name of our van. I don't know if I ever really mentioned the name of our van. So if you look right now, you'll see that the van, courtesy of Marvy's creativity, is called the Artful Dodger. And then you can also see my little bumper sticker I made, and how we decorated the back of the van, and the new signage. And this is our campsite. This is the side sticker, and of course a look around. It's a small campground, but it's nice. It's going to do what we need it to do. So where do we go from here on this trip? Is it over with? I honestly don't know. I'm not clickbaiting this. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to give it a couple more days here because I was thinking about getting some trekking poles, and I have to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. I'm also one of her subscribers, and her YouTube channel is called A Traveling Addict. and she's from North Carolina, and she does some local hiking videos, and I think aspires to do some more larger traveling things. And so click on her channel and see if that's someone you'd like to subscribe to. I certainly enjoy her videos. Anyway, believe it or not, she gifted me a brand new set of trekking poles. I mean, it's amazing that that people have such a good heart, you know. So I want to thank you so much. I won't say your name because you don't want me to, but a traveling addict, definitely thank you so much, dear. We appreciate it. So I'm going to get those, and probably, hopefully by Friday or Saturday, I will be, the swelling is down. There's no swelling. There's a little bit of discoloration, and I do have a lot of soreness. The problem is after I walk more than 5 miles or more, or 10, then I get this amazing vein enlargement and discoloration and pain and swelling. So hopefully it's healing. I'm giving it 4 or 5 days at a time. I think if I make it to the next city, which has a state park, we may have to sacrifice and spend a little bit more money in a campground, and I might have to take another week off or a week and a half. And if that doesn't work, folks, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not this trip, because if I take another month or month and a half off, there's no way I'm going to make it before the first snows. I have still 1,500 miles to make it. I'm halfway, but or almost halfway. Next video, hopefully I'll be halfway, and but I'm just not going to battle the snows over the mountains and things and keep aggravating the foot if it's not healing. I'm going to have to change what I'm doing, and we might have to go to like a travel adventure experience. So we're going to try to do that. And so I don't know if this trip is over the way it is now. If it's over, it's not really over. It's just going to change in its dynamics. So I hope you all stick with us. It might even become more interesting than just, you know, focusing on the walk. But give us your feedback, whatever you guys think. I am listening to you. I know I'm staying off my foot as much as possible, but I cannot stay off my foot for 6 weeks and continue the trip. So I'm going to evaluate a little bit more. The trekking poles hopefully will really help me. I'll give it as much time as I possibly can, but we'll just have to see what's ahead of us. So with all of that said, Marvy's over back here doing some work, and then I think she just got a phone call. Jackson says, and we'll see you guys down the road. We'll see you next week. Be sure to write your comments down below. Any ideas, suggestions that you have, anything. Just go ahead and put those comments down, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay? Thanks. Bye now.